We learned before that if you meet someone for the first time, you say
你好
or.
您好
Then, what if you meet a group of people for the first time? For example, you are a teacher and meet a group of students for the first time. What should you say? In Chinese, we use
你们好 to express hello everyone.
Let us review the origins of the characters
你
and.
好
The character
你
consists of the left component
人
and the right component.
二
In old times, the character of
二
looked like some arrows or some branches at beginning, and later it combined with some shape like fishing net. I tend to believe that in ancient times, this represented a cluster of arrows and grid that restricts human movement. But why and what do arrows and grid have to do with the meaning of
你
which means you in English? Let's set this question aside for a moment and examine the component on the left,
人
which represents a person. In ancient times, people lived in constant danger and had to remain vigilant. Who stood in the range of an arrow and always, on the opposite side, were usually viewed as an enemy, were referred to as
你
Do you still recall my previous conjecture about why the ancient character
二
which represented you sounds so different from the modern character
你
which is used for presenting you in nowadays? Where does the pronunciation of
你
come from? Personally, I believe it was borrowed from another Chinese character, namely
你
I've looked into the etymology of
你
Originally, this character meant child. The
人
human radical on the left side of the character represents a person, while the right side is a pictogram of a child. This makes sense, a person standing far away would appear smaller. Later, in Chinese, it came to express meanings such as end or the main threads of a complicated affair. When
你
was used to refer to you, at beginning, it might still convey the some sense of the weaker or smaller party, which might imply belittling the other person, or at least, not with any special sense of respect or treat people equally. With the progress of civilization, the character
你
no longer carries any hostile or derogatory meaning, it simply signifies the other, the one who stands opposite to the self. Let's quickly review the origin of the Chinese character
好
which means good, nice or okay. On the left side of this character is the radical
女
representing females, and on the right side is
子
representing children. The evolution of the
女
radical depicts a transition from a kneeling woman to an upright woman. As for the character
子
initially, it described an infant in swaddling clothes. The bond between mother and child is one of the most beautiful emotions in the world. In China, we call this character
好
which originally means good, nice or okay here. It's used to express a greeting. In English, the second person pronoun you can represent both singular and plural, maintaining the same form. However, in most cases, nouns in English distinguish between singular and plural forms. For example, the first person pronoun I represents one person, while we represents a group of people. Since Chinese characters are fixed in shape, there is no change in the form to distinguish between singular and plural. Instead, people use classifiers to express the concept of plurality. When referring to the plural of personal pronouns, Chinese always adds the word
们
to indicate multiple people. For example,
我们
corresponds to we in English, and
你们
corresponds to the plural you in English. Now, let's explore the origin of the character.
门
This character is composed of the radical
人
at the left side and the character
门
at the right side. As we learned earlier, the radical
人
represents human being. So, what does
门
represent here? Let's take a look at the evolution of the character.
门
Can you guess anything from it? If not, this image will surely shed some light on it. Ah, it turns out to be door. Yes,
门
refers to door or gate. The character
门
originally refers to the entrance or exit of a building or a group of buildings. However, people have extended its meaning and
门
can also represent a family or a clan. When the radical
人
which means person is added to
门
which means door or gate, they form the character
门
which is pronounced the same as
门
but represents multiple people. Nevertheless,
门
cannot be used independently. It can only be added after a personal pronoun to change it from singular to plural. Again, the character
门
is used as a suffix to indicate plurality or collectivity and cannot be used independently. It must be added to singular personal pronouns to turn them into plural forms. For instance, adding
门
to
我
results in
我们
which is the first person plural pronoun. Similarly, adding
门
to
你
results in
你们
which is the second person plural pronoun. When
门
is used as a suffix, it is pronounced with a lighter tone, which can be translated as in a plural or collective sense, with a lighter pronunciation. However, in English, we do not have an exact equivalent to the concept of light tone as found in Chinese pronunciation. Let's summarize.
你们
Is equivalent to the second person plural form in English. When combined with
好
it conveys a greeting. The meaning of
你们好
is similar to hi guys in English. It's a polite and respectful way to greet a group of people.